Hello and welcome to Gaming Odyssey. So this is a tournament I'm playing, Field of Glory 2, tournament run by Slitherine, and this is round 2 and have not recorded round 1. So we're playing Ostrogothic against Byzantine, and we need to either root at least 40% of the enemy and have 25% more than we have lost, or root 60% of the troops altogether in 23 turns. Right, so this is our army. We have already some units given, like armored noble lancers and some light archers. So the first thing I always do is just check the map. It looks like the dominating feature is, of course, the forest on the left flank and some uneven rough terrain on a hill on the right flank, and there is some rough terrain in the enemy deployment zone, and there is a hill right in the middle there as well. So it's all that we would need to take under consideration as we choose our troops. So the next thing I like to do is check what the enemy can field. And as we can see, they have quite a large selection. So they have lancers, armored archers, noble lancers, nomad horse archers, Byzantine lancers, horse archers, more noble lancers, nomad light horse, Byzantine flankers, so that's again light archers, on a horse, light javelin horse. So most of their roster would be probably Byzantine lancers, who are a cavalry of 240 men. They're above average trained, they're armored, and 50% of them have bow, and the rest are lancers and swordsmen. So that is actually quite a good unit, but they're quite expensive. Okay, so most likely most of the force selection would be cavalry. This is kind of good for us, since we can hunker down the hill here. Maybe lure him into the battle here, or even... It would be, of course, perfect if he decides to put cavalry on the left-hand side, but that's not gonna happen. We're playing against a human opponent and not an AI. So what do we have available? We have armored noble lancers, and they are superior troop quality, armored lancers and swordmen. So again, they're 240 men, so we can field 18 of them. So they do not have bows, unlike Byzantine force, but they are superior quality, so in a face-to-face confrontation they will win. That is always nice. Unfortunately, we only can choose 2 fierce nomad horse archers and 2 light horse archers. Really? Yeah. Might have some must archers and light archers as well. Probably shield wall. These guys, even though we have 1024 men, it's a mob, it's poorly armed, it's just useless, so I'm not gonna check. Not even gonna try. So let's choose the forest. Well, I think I would want some light archers for sure. All of them, they're cheap and cheap. I will deploy them later. I would want to take nomad horse archers. 1, 2. And light horse archers as well. 1, 2. Okay, so still have 526 points left. Defensive spearmen could be handy if we put him on a hill here. Or on a hill here. They would really need to rush it and deploy here in a defensive position. Unfortunately, if we do that, then our flanks kind of... I suppose we could put some archers in here, sort of protect the left flank. Okay, maybe. I think I'm gonna take some masked archers as well. And the rest would be noble lancers. Should I take some shield wall as well? Well, let's see what we have. I'm gonna deploy archers on my left flank, maybe? These archers would do well on the right flank. And I'll try and rush this position here and hopefully protect my right flank, at least here. Okay, we'll take nomad archers and nomad horse. Put them on a flank. They're not that great in melee combat, but what they are good at is flanking and attacking from behind, or just peppering enemy with arrows from quite a ways off. And just moving out of the way whenever they're rushed by infantry or other cavalry. Ah, there we go. Okay. Something like this. We'll have them start here, just so that they can actually occupy this open ground. Do I want a defensive shield wall? Because that would be... Let's have a look. Okay, I can only take 2. Unless I want to sacrifice my lancers. Which I definitely do not want to do. Well, let's just have a look at the roster. So most of them would be noble lancers. No, Byzantine lancers. They would definitely be able to outshoot me. so do I really want to take any infantry? I think not. I think not. That does kind of force us to take rubble, because we cannot take anything else. We have full light archers complement. Have full... yeah, 34 points, right. Okay, I will take defensive shield wall. We'll plop them here and hopefully... okay. We will take some rubble, but they would be out of the harm's way. On the flank right here, and if they can flank somebody, great. If not, well, they'll just stand there and do nothing. Okay, so we can add one more general. Perfect. Let us have a look. Okay. Do I want to do skirmish line, or would I rather... well, one thing for certain, we want shield wall right here. They're gonna move up and occupy this hill to take advantage of the terrain. Archers are gonna be here. I think that would be the best position. Now cavalry. Okay. We'll get them like so. They will occupy this this ground. So the plan is to draw them here and hopefully win the battle while I'm flanking with my cavalry, my skirmishing cavalry, and while the archers are peppering anything in the middle. Hold the hill, protect the flank with the archers on this yeah, skirmishes can be up front and center. Right, this should be perfect. Okay, so yeah, the plan. Occupy the hill, protect the flank with skirmishing archers. If something stupidly comes close enough, we can have our poorly armed rebel flank. Here, the cavalry would just move in roughly here and try to draw the enemy in so that the hill can get some action, and then we can get the archers into position to shoot anything that comes close. Okay, so they are moving up. Right, so he's looking to flank. Again, he's looking to flank. Alright, so let's see. Horse archers, lancers, and yeah, noble lancers, armored noble lancers, veteran lancers, force nomad horse archers, Byzantine lancers. Right, well, it would be very, very hard for me to do anything with that, but we shall see. We shall see indeed. Right, so I think everything remains the same. Just turn to here, just in case if we're gonna get flanked. While they can shoot, they will remain hidden for now. Just gonna turn them in the appropriate way. Move my archers up. And they will attack in a second. And of course, we'll move our shield wall. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna do. So they move 4, theirs would move 4 as well, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll just stand off a little bit from them. Would allow us to give it a good charge. We'll go this way on the flanks. So they have light javelin and fierce nomad archers. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I can do really. Didn't see that my archers moved together with my sub-general there. Unfortunately messed up formation a little bit, but that doesn't really matter. I'll have plenty of time to put him back in formation before the engagement actually happened. So let's just have a quick look. Line of fire. Yeah, so he's just out of my line of fire. He'll be able to attack first, but 2 versus 1 should be okay, and then we'll have some archers coming in on the side. These lancers should take care of this little group. They're all expert armored horse archers, lancers. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, well, let's start engaging. Armored horse archers, expert armored horse archer, veteran Byzantine lancers. I would say expert armored horse archers need a bit of shooting. Trying to mass target 1 unit just so that they start losing cohesion as soon as possible. So their strength is 233 out of 249, so done some damage, not much, but if they were to be engaged by any of my lancers, or indeed the shield wall, they would be that much worse for wear if they decide to engage. Alright, and that I think would be that. Okay, so no messages. He's already trying to charge. Okay. Perfect. Very interesting. Okay, he's definitely trying to flank us there. A little bit of nonsense happening here, that's fine. We have 0% chance of losing, 43% chance of drawing, and 57% chance of winning, so that's good. Let's attack him there. Perfect, so we have caused 14 casualties. And we suffered, 5 casualties, and we suffered 1. But they have held, that is fine. Turn around and shoot. Excellent. I'm gonna try and get them. Okay, so now they're disrupted. They would be very, very disadvantaged in combat. That is all good. Okay, so let's move up with our lancers then. Perfect. Nice, and we have disrupted them. Excellent. Well, let's press our advantage. Or, yeah, let's press the advantage. Excellent, they have held firm because no further cohesion drop, because enemy unit already dropped cohesion from close combat this turn, and score not low enough to cause a further drop. That is perfect. They still lost a lot of troops, so we're gonna go to the sides here, and we're gonna try and attack him. Excellent, again, pressing in the advantage, turning around so we don't get flanked ourselves. Let's do a bit of shooting. Charge. Excellent, they've fallen back. That's exactly what we want. We want to press our advantage here. And let's shoot the crap out of these light horse archers. Right, we might need to... Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. So far so good. Right, let's move up with the cavalry. Turn. Excellent. Okay, that's perfect. All right. Might need to move up the archers. I think it was a mistake to put them back so far. They can come out and shoot. And I'll leave them in reserve for a little bit, just so that we can surprise them. Because I think he might be thinking that this is all we have. And I hope That's what he keeps thinking. Right. Anybody else not moved? Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. And everybody has shot. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's have a look. What is happening here? Okay, that's good. That's really good. We held firm there. We're holding here. Okay, we have been disrupted, and of course he attacks. Excellent. Good for him, bad for me. Okay, that is perfect, so I should be able to protect my flank here. I'm gonna move up. Ah, perfect, perfect. Okay, well, I'm kind of doing what he has done to me, and of course flank attack on his general there. And fragmented, so they are ready to break. So he's a sub-general. Oh, this is really, really good. Okay. So, we're gonna try and charge this. Perfect, they run off the map. We're gonna move up and shoot them. Just gonna try and roll them up here and circle around. Alright, let's attack. So we have 64% chance of winning and 0% of losing. Okay, it's a draw. Let's see. Alright, so they charge. They can't actually attack right now, but that's fine. 65% chance of winning, and we have won, but they are holding firm. Not great, but not awful. Okay. I'm gonna turn my archers this way, but will not move them out just yet. What I will do, however, is I'm gonna charge. Perfect. Perfect. This is excellent. This is exactly what I needed. We're gonna charge them. Excellent. Okay. Get stuck in. And they're disrupted. Perfect. This is perfect, right. Well, let's see what happens here. Disrupted. Excellent. Charge. I'm gonna come up here. He will be charging from the rough ground, so he'll be disrupted if he decides to charge me. I will not be. That is really, really good for me. Not so much for him. Right, well, let's see what happens here. I am going fragmented, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I think expert armored archers need to be taught a lesson. Okay. Perfect, we have disrupted them. That is really, really good news. on the next turn I might be able to charge this Byzantine Lancers with my shield wall. If not, then this will break. It's not gonna be really good for me at all, but what you gonna do? Okay, so who hasn't shot? Nobody. Who hasn't moved? Nobody. I'm not quite sure what happened with this lone, I think the light archers that was coming up here. I'm kind of getting a little bit worried about it. They might be circling. I am... Maybe I should move up my archers. But if he breaks... Actually, yeah, let's move up archers. If he breaks, they might be able to pursue. They will not be close enough to attack archers, but archers should be close enough to actually pepper them. Pepper those lancers with arrows and hopefully disrupt them. Alright, well, that is the end of that. Alright, so thankfully we have drawn the combat, but we lost here, and of course we are running. And that is pretty much a disaster right there. Ouch, even worse. Yeah, this is like quite ridiculous the way rules work on that, but whatever. Okay, this is really bad. Oh god. Okay, we have held firm there. That's good. And they're holding. Wow. That is ridiculous. Yeah, sometimes the rolls in this game can be a little bit on the crazy side. Because my hope was that I'm gonna roll these over in his turn and then we'll start rolling over this side, but clearly it's completely reversed. Right, well, we'll start from our right. Chase this javelin horse, which is now disrupted. Now we can start moving the archers up and around. And okay. So I kind of just turn around and try and attack them on the flank because they're pretty much threatening to attack us in the back. So I need to go and meet them. Face them so they don't run away. Well, let's hope and break these. 89% win. And they break, finally. They have taken a morale check and they have broken as well, which is perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping would happen in his turn, but hey. Moving up the archers. They are a little bit exposed, but I think they can still contribute here. Okay, held firm. Right, let's see. 46% chance lose. Nope. Right, I'm gonna leave them until the end, because there is a very high chance my commander-in-chief is gonna break. I do not want that happening, because if he breaks, then this unit would need to take a morale check, and there's a very high chance of them breaking, as it is with 3 horse archers, lancers, and 2 noble lancers attacking them. So what I will do instead is I will try and charge them. Yeah, we have lost, but that's fine, because they're lancer horse, we're just defensive shield wall. But on the next turn, we are gonna be at advantage and hopefully be able to overpower them. Here, however, is not that great, because there is no way in hell that they would be able to survive this. So what I will do is, first of all, I see. Okay, we'll threaten the back. And I think it's time to shine. Oh god, no. No. Right, in that case, we're just gonna go up here. Still holding firm, wow. Okay, well, we'll try and surround the... oh, it's their commander-in-chief, right, so... 191 men out of 228 left. Gonna try and just pepper him with arrows as much as I can. Yeah, he has to move, but that is fine. He can just stay there. They have to move, right. Best thing? Move here. Attack the armored horse archers. Okay. This is not good. They are gonna lose. Okay, that's a draw. Perfect. This is gonna be tricky, but we'll see. They held firm even though they lost. Okay, that's excellent. And they have lost and they have held firm. Perfect, perfect. Okay, this is what we want to see. We want to tie them up so that I have enough time to bring up archers, bring up cavalry. Okay, here, well, we're gonna try and resolve this combat first. Hopefully it's gonna be a draw. No, we won. They have held. That is fine. 62% chance of losing this combat. It's a draw, and 81% chance of losing this one. So let's see. It's a draw again. Perfect. Okay. So that is actually quite good. We're tying up 3 of their units, giving us a chance to get our cavalry on the flanks to come in and support. They're a little bit far, but hopefully something will happen. Next turn, right, and finally, I'm dreading this. It's a draw, perfect, okay. So, they have rallied. They have rallied again. That's great, especially because I'm not running. But sure. And I break, as expected. I break here as well, yep, as expected as well. Excellent, we have won this combat. We have lost this... Oh, of course, yeah, because we're disordered, so yes, of course we lost the combat. And he will charge, and we do not break. Excellent. Do we break now? We do indeed. Okay, do we get charged on our archers though? And we do. Oh dear, oh dear. Excellent, we have fallen back. Okay, so here he is. would really help if they rallied, but of course they're still being chased. No chance of that. Okay, let us pursue all the way around. And we fragmented them, excellent. Right, so these lancers are still chasing, which is annoying. These are not, so we can turn them around. Maybe even can charge. These are pursuing as well, but what we can do, and this is excellent actually. Okay, maybe not. We'll go here. Pepper them a bit. Go here. Pepper them a bit. We shall try and charge them. They're evading. That's very annoying, however, that does present an opportunity, and I think I'm gonna take it. Charge them on the side. Excellent. I'm gonna move up here. And I'm gonna move up here. Perfect. Okay. Disrupted. Perfect. I'm gonna move up one. Just so that he doesn't overrun into us for... Of course, this is gonna be lost. Oh, it's a draw. I'm very, very surprised about that. Archers are not that great in open combat against anything. Right. Here we are gonna be having some problem, but hopefully they will fall back and I will not be in combat when he eventually charges me on the side. Right. Okay. So he has come from the side, but really there is nothing he can attack, so just gonna pepper his CNC. Disrupt him. Every time we shoot the big banner bins, basically there is a general, so every time we shoot a unit like that, there is a chance that an arrow will kill a general. That is really good, because that would allow us to then easier route units in combat, etc. Break their morale. So I always try and shoot at the units that do have sub-generals or CNC, and here we have disrupted them, which is really good. They're about halfway through their strength, and they weren't able to engage any of those units, which I'm pretty happy with. Again, this is just gonna stay in reserve. I could try maybe in charge, but they're poorly armed rebel. They really can't do anything, to be fair. Okay. Quick check, nobody can shoot, only the poorly armed rebel can move. And we are done for the turn. Okay. Perfect. Not perfect. Ah, excellent. step forward and attack. One step forward and attack. So, I think, yeah, just gonna go forward with that. Charging. Okay, perfect. Let's see what happens here. They're disrupted, that is fine. They're still holding. Let's do this one and this one as well. Holding firm, that's what I like to see. Right, in this flank. Excellent. Commander-in-Chief is running away. That's exactly what we want. I'm gonna attack the sub-general, of course. Okay, perfect. Just turn it around so that they don't get charged on the side. Yeah, this is not going well, but what you gonna do? Okay. Who is yet to move? This. Yeah, we're gonna go here. And then hopefully next turn we can charge in, roll them over, attack them on the back or side. Should be good, should be good. So, they will go next turn, and they will probably crumble next turn as well. Hopefully we can get them down a bit. And then we only need to worry about another general. Once we get all the generals of the field, it's going to be fairly easy to route them. Route them, not route them. Okay, well, I think that is the end of our turn. But I never said I was good at this game, so... people breaking. Yeah. I am really not impressed with myself. Right. Shoot people up. Okay, disrupting is good. Attack and break. Nice. Okay, that's perfect. That's what we want to see, really. Even the odds. Again, perfect. They are disrupted now. And attack from the flank, fragmented, and breaks. Perfect. And that's really what we want to see. Okay. Charge. Okay, the break. Up. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose this one. And do we break? Yeah, we got to break. But we have held firm, so that is perfect. That's what we want to see. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Well, that was a good turn for Ostrogoth on our side. We are slightly winning, but I feel like we're in a much better position now with flanks and just overrunning their fairly scattered forces at this stage, while our forces are a bit more concentrated now, which is always good to see. Right, well, that ends turn 8. Right. The enemy has held firm. Great. Fragmented, okay. I'm glad they're still holding. Our armored Lancers is a great advantage versus enemy veteran Byzantine Lancers, and of course result is indecisive, okay. That happened over... That was that battle there. Okay, so... do some shooting. So they have 195 men left, they're superior armored swordsmen. And I have 198, and I am Lancer swordsman, superior armored, and I will definitely win. So let's charge. Perfect. advance further, even though he's probably gonna arrive a bit too late, but what you gonna do? Can we attack? Ammunition low, might as well just charge in. Right, win the battle, fragmented, 79% to win, indecisive. Okay, gonna move up and shoot. And make him run. Excellent. Okay. We cannot turn. Okay. The good thing here is, of course, that I can really make sure that it's very hard for him to get out, and he breaks. Excellent. That's exactly what we want. Okay. So they are Lancers, which are above average quality, 173 people left. They're armored Lancer swordsmen with full ammunition, and I have superior protection, 225 men. Can I might win, but he will run me into the back here. They will rout, and he will smash right into my side. So the best thing to do is just attack. And hope for the best. Okay, so nobody left to shoot, nobody left to move. Let's just lose this fight. They break, of course, as expected, but we have held firm, which is absolutely fantastic to hear. Okay. So, I really need for my Lancers here to stop chasing the Byzantine Lancers into the forest, turn around and actually start engaging people. Apart from that, I think we're all good. They run away, but not far enough. That is a shame. Okay, it happened off screen, unfortunately, so enemy armored horse archer. Slightly disadvantage versus our fierce nomad horse archers. Our unit won, so we inflicted 20 casualties and lost one person. Oh, sorry, no, lost 6. Because that's just the number of the squad. Squad 1, Squad 2, Squad 3. And we have disrupted them, which is perfect, and they have fallen back. So hopefully we'll see where that happens in a second. Well, this is a little bit annoying, but indecisive result. We lost 5, they lost 7. Somewhere. Alright, let's have a look. So I assume this was right here. So what's the plan? We have a few people here, and I'm wondering if we can maybe rout him this turn. Maybe this guy as well. Don't think we can rout him, but we'll see in a sec. Right, so let's start with this. We shall... yeah. Cohesion 1 drop, contact as light troop versus non-light, but we have 26% probability of winning, so let's try that. And they have lost. They are holding firm. Okay, on this side as well. We have lost, but we are holding firm, that is fine. And of course, indecisive. Okay. Well, it would have been too easy if we would have been able to rout him, but whatever. Moving up. I think we're gonna start working on this guy here. He's already disrupted, so they're still chasing. Okay, I'm gonna move here and here. Let's move up. Can we? No, we can't reach him at all. Concentrated fire or spread it and just try and inflict... No, I think I'm gonna go for concentrated fire. Right, moving up. Moving up. Okay, turn them. Would be really nice if this unit stops chasing, but what you gonna do? Okay. Should we try? We have 53% probability of winning. I think we're just gonna charge him and see what happens. Maybe we should have charged earlier. Okay, let's turn around. And shoot. Okay. So I'm afraid that my sub-general is gonna get charged in the flank, and he's already dropped cohesion once because he was evading and they caught up. And he's gonna get routed, and that I really don't want happening. Yeah, we have a slight advantage on him one-on-one, but not when we're gonna get charged in a side. That's the only thing we can do, so we lost a bit more people. Okay. My one hope is that next turn, before he charges, we might disengage from the battle, but that is probably not gonna happen. Right, let's have a look. Can we move anybody? No. Can anybody shoot? No, indeed. So that was a very indecisive turn, but hopefully in the next couple of turns we'll wrap this battle up as well. Alright. Both battles were indecisive, and we suffered some casualties, but nothing serious. So we'll cover this a bit more in depth at a time that we are attacking people. Okay, so we lost a round, drew a round. Okay, and a lot of our troops are still routing. So he's actually starting to pull a little bit back, which I do not like, but we can change that. So, let us have a quick look. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna try and do this battle first. So trying to charge him, flank attack, impact, another flank attack, another impact. Okay, so just to kind of show what the detailed screen is all about, or explain a bit. Each unit has certain points of advantage. So, for example, an impact, the points of advantage of our Fierce Noble Light Horse Archer is plus 50, and this is due to flank or rear attack. Enemy has no points of advantage, and therefore it says none. So net points of advantage, ours is plus 50, and modifier of plus 16%, combat strength modifier none, so we're slightly advantaged, but the result is indecisive. Now, thankfully, because we now have 3 units in combat, this combat with our armored noble lancers should actually be much more in our favor, and as we can see, it's actually 64% win and 36% draw chance and 0% lose chance. So let's have a look. We have one. So on here it's much more in terms of detail. So our troop quality, so noble lancers, they're swordsmen, so that gives you plus 100 to advantage. Troop quality, we are superior, so that gives us plus 50 to advantage. For the enemies, they're swordsmen as well, so they get plus 100 as well. And their troop quality is superior as well, so they get plus 50. So net points of advantage is none. So none and none. However, we get plus 52% strength modifier. And because enemy has multiple opposing units. And overall, our noble lancers are greatly advantaged versus enemy expert armored horse lancers. And of course, these are the results. And we have actually disrupted them, which is perfect because any combat after this, they will be at much greater disadvantage, and we should actually rout them, hopefully next turn. Let us move up here. So I think what I will do here is start laying into this disrupted unit. Every little bit helps. I'm kind of thinking, should I charge it with these? Oh, they can't, right? So it's this unit has to charge him. Or should I shoot him more first? I think I'm gonna shoot him more first. And then charge him. They're gonna of course evade. I mean, not surprising there. Okay. Here, what we want to do, I think, is this. Can we get in and shoot him? Yes, we can. Perfect. More in. Shooty, shooty. Even more in. Even more shooty, shooty. Okay. And what we want to do now, I think, is attack with them. That is perfect, because now they're tied into combat, and I can very easily... I can attack them, but actually what I really want to do is attack them, and if they run away, I might be able to charge in, so I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I've just set up myself for a flanking attack next turn, which is perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay. I think we're doing pretty well here. Yeah, the rabble can just remain there, it's fine. And really, the only combat is the one that we're the most disadvantaged. Here we have 0 chance to win and 42 chance to lose. And here is 3 chance to win and 16 to lose, so we're gonna do this one first. Indecisive, excellent, and this one 50-50, indecisive, perfect. And then next turn, hopefully we will survive his attack, we'll be able to charge in and maybe rout one of his units. So that is really, really good. Okay. Can we move anybody else? No, just the rabble, we don't want to move them. Can anybody shoot? No. Well, that is the end of this turn. Okay, he of course rallies left, right and center as my luck stands. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, so indecisive result from there, I think. Another indecisive result. Alright, more indecisive result. Good. And of course my units do not rally, because reasons. Okay, more indecisive, and I've rallied. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so we shall start with this little combat here, and yes, 60 chance percentage to win. We have won, but they are holding. We have not won, but they're still holding, and of course this would break them, hopefully. No, they are fragmented. Okay, well, that's another round of this combat being tied up. Yeah, we're gonna attack in flank. They're disrupted, they're fragmented. Hopefully they break. They do not break, that's fine. Okay, perfect. Just attack them here. Attack them here. Try and ride them down. Here as well. Okay, excellent. They are disrupted, that's perfect. Okay. So I think what I will do here is try and just get his sub-general. and plonk. Just bits and pieces. All you can do, really. Right. So, what I am hoping will happen, I mean, luck has not been with me so far, but what I'm really hoping will happen is that he will break next turn. He might charge me 1, 2, 3, 4. He might charge me in a side next turn, but hopefully he will be broken. Light Javelin might charge this sub-general as well. But on a positive note, he should be broke. He should be broke. And my left kind of flank should hold. And I hopefully will clean up this battle here. And I think I'm gonna start sweeping with these armored lancers and try and get him in the flank there. And that would be really good for us. And here we go. Okay, some indecisive combat there. Excellent. The break, perfect. That's really good news. That's not so good news. Actually won the battle without even taking a turn, because they have 61% losses and we need to cause at least 61% losses. Alright, well, let's review the battlefield. So I suppose, thinking about it, what could have gone better, and what we could have done better. I think the biggest issue was that they have routed all of my troops from this little hill here by attacking in the sides and rear. That was a bit disorganized. The second issue was, and that's where I lost a lot of points, the archers. In retrospect, I shouldn't have put him so far away and charged with my horses. I did want to support, I suppose, this bridgehead, so I should have put the archers on the sides. Just came in as they were trying to charge my troops, my defensive shield walls on the sides. But apart from that, I think it went fairly well. My kind of center was a bit weak, but then we have come in from the side. So, yeah. Overall, not a bad game. I did enjoy myself, and that, I think, what matters the most. Hopefully we'll learn a bit for the next game as well. Well, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye!